Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Mikey, and welcome to Mikey's Scope.
Is closing over 150 stores in the US, and I went to the downtown Brooklyn location. And when I say my millennial heart is so sad, the store was empty, completely empty. There was hardly anything left. I was alive when there was no technology, where there was no online shopping, there was no social media, there was no dating apps, there was no iPhones. Like, I've been around a very long time and I'm only 36. So to go into a store and to see a store that you've been shopping at since you were little looking like this is scary. It felt eerie. It felt like I was in a movie during the apocalypse looking for food and shelter. I am so lost for words right now. The sadness is just so sad because every store is shutting down right now. I mean, I'm from the area where we shopped at the mall and you had to get all your stuff from the mall. You would meet up with your friends at the food court, and this is non-existent anymore. So many stores are shutting down and it's gonna get worse, and I don't know if I like it. I mean, Macy's owns some of the largest and biggest department stores in America. This right here is the end of an era. Apparently there are stores that's still gonna be open, but this is a big culture shock and a sad reality because I believe that this is the beginning of the new normal.
I just came to Kohls and I did not realize that they're closing and the store is completely empty. What the hell is up with that? And this is all they have left. Wow, I'm shocked.
So the Walgreens CEO came out and said that they're shocked that retail sales went down after they locked up all of their products in cages and then understaffed all of their stores so that there's really no one to unlock any of the products in cages. And they are shocked that retail sales went down. And I gotta tell you, in today's current employment market, everyone's being laid off across the board. Thousands of employees every day without notice, without cause, are being laid off. And I have not heard anything about the Walgreens executives being laid off for their gross incompetence. Not only are they, essentially, they don't care about their customers or their employees, but now it doesn't even seem like they care about stock, like their stockholders. And so I haven't heard anything about mass layoffs over there. Have you?
CVS, which has closed 9,000 stores in 3 years, is about to go bankrupt. This is CVS Health, the world's largest healthcare company, which owns retail drugstore chains CVS Pharmacy, CVS Caremark, and health insurance Aetna, and many other brands. In 2023, the company ranked 65th on the Forbes Global 2000. It's hard to believe that CVS, the fourth in the Fortune Global 500, is going bankrupt. This shows how severe the economic situation will be.
America's second largest pharmacy chain announced big cutbacks today. Walgreens will close 1,200 stores in the next 3 years, and that's about 14% of its stores. The company, which has lost more than $8.5 billion this fiscal year, says about 1 in 4 Walgreens stores is unprofitable.
Walgreens is crashing out right now, and it's absolutely hilarious. We have this article, then we have this one. In this one, they are shocked that the fact that they have things locked up in the store that you cannot get to, that hurt sales. I have an idea for them, multi-million-dollar idea that's going to save them money. I want credit for it once they start making money again. How about if you lock stuff up in stores, number one, hire more than one person to work in that store so that when you need help from somebody unlocking it, they can unlock it instead of you standing in front of the shelf like a fucking asshole for like 20 minutes before somebody notices that you're there, or you having to go find somebody in the store and them not being able to help you because they're doing something else in the store that's vital to the store being open. And now this bullshit. The first time I walked into a Walgreens and saw these stupid fucking screens, like I really needed water bottles and Gatorade to be digital. It was the last time that I ever walked into a Walgreens. If something isn't broke, don't fix it. You paid $200 million to be assholes and have digital screens showing us what was behind the screen when glass does that, the same thing. You could have just hired more employees. You could have hired armed security. You didn't even need to lock shit up. You could have just had armed security standing there. Steal that deodorant and you're getting put down. I'm sorry, I can't anymore.
I really don't think people understand what is coming over the next 18 months, especially if you're working in corporate America. If that's you, you might want to save this video for later, and please share it with a friend who's working in corporate. We are seeing what they are calling the Great Restructuring. And essentially, it is consolidation of people and humans within an organization as they blend with technology. It basically means that companies are looking to get rid of irrelevant job titles, job roles. They're looking to get rid of these massive teams that don't get anything accomplished for 3 or 4 years. I've spoken to so many people who have been laid off over the last 2 to 3 years, and I've noticed something. The bigger the company they are at, the less impact they actually have, which makes their resume really, really hard to work. I will get people who share with me projects they've worked on where they've been one of 20 people. If you're in a role like that, it's really hard to define the value that you're bringing to the company you're working at. And it also means you are primed to be consolidated. You see, companies are making decisions of how they blend humans with AI and technology. They are trying to get as much as they can done with the least amount of people possible. Microsoft just announced mass layoffs, and we are going to continue to see companies do this during the Great Restructuring. So if you're working for a big corporation, you've been warned.
But y'all let me know what you think. Drop your comments down below. Any topics that you want me to discuss. And I'll see you in the next video. We out. Let's go.